that the areas of the country.
What it is, what it is, what it is. Your boy is going live on a Tuesday afternoon. You know, hold on, let me get myself right before everybody start coming on my live. You know, give the people time to get right up in this thing. I hope I titled my video right, but I hope everybody's staying safe, sanitized, and alive out here in these streets, man, because it is real. It is real. But once again, as y'all know, I'm out here in this car doing my thing. But really, I'm just helping people get supplies and stuff like that. You know, helping people. Oh, that's a nice car. You know, helping the elderly do their thing, get the supplies that they need, things like that. Cause some of them can't. Some of them can't get out and get groceries and things like that, man. So you know, we out here just trying to help the people, man. Which is not a bad thing. Which is a very good thing. But as always, you know, I've been getting a lot of requests for people want to talk about Virgos and communication and their communication skills, things like that. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Hit the like button as you come into the room, please, and I will appreciate it. And I would appreciate y'all hit the like button as you come into the room. You know, we got Orlando in the house, Chicago in the house. You know, I hope everybody's staying safe. Anybody from New York? I heard New York is going through it, yo. New York and Washington State. Where all my people from New York at, man? How y'all doing up there in New York? You know, we gotta greet the family before we get into the conversation. Man, who was that walking down the street though? During the quarantine. But anyway, Milwaukee. I was in Milwaukee last year. I got ordained in Milwaukee, so I always got love for Milwaukee. I got ordained in Milwaukee last year. Capricorn love South Carolina. South Carolina is my home state. You know, we out here, man. Well, like I said, man, I hope everybody's staying safe and clean and away from people. I know y'all see me on the move all the time, but I don't be around no people though. So you know what I'm saying. We gotta make moves. But anyway, man, let's talk about this real quick before I get to my next destination. Virgos and communication skills problems and stuff like, well, not communication skills, but communication problems. I've been getting a lot of private sessions about that lately. You know, so let me. And I talked about this before, but I said let me I'll talk about it again. You know, because it's been a minute. You know, because sometimes you have to address things twice. Sometimes, you know. So yeah, some Virgos can have communication problems. I think it's very ironic because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of communication. And so y'all heard me break this down before, but I will break it down again. You know, so before I get into it, let me just break it down and let me build up like a teacher. You know, so we gotta teach. And I am Jay Whitfield Inspires, by the way. You know, for all my new people that's in the chat. So look, Virgo is an Earth sign, right? Virgo is ruled by Mercury, like I said. Mercury is a planet. Well, Mercury is a planet of communication, which rules Virgo, right? And because of that, so I know people are like, yo, well, if communication, Mercury rules communication, rules Virgo, why he can't communicate? You know, like I had said one time before, communication is not only like verbal communication. Communication is also like mental, emotional, you know, physical. You know, he can feel your vibes. He can sense things a lot. Intelligence, vision, all these things are communication. You know, when the world first began to do things as far as like telephone, they started doing things, what you call the telegrams and stuff like that. They used to well, people still, hold on, time out. People are still out here walking in the street. I'm in Atlanta, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The ladies in Atlanta just be out here walking, You know what I'm saying? In the park. But anyway, I got distracted. So when when they first, before the telephone, they had telegram and things like that, and the Morse code and things like that. You know, it were lines of communication, but it wasn't the best form of communication, but it was still a way to communicate. That's how Virgo is, right? Virgo is all forms of communication. However, the most communication most people have a problem with is a simple verbal communication. Why he can't just say what he means, say what he feels, and say what it is. It's simple. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? If he say something, if he feels something, why he don't just say it? I got my green juice. It's about gone. You gotta stay, keep your immune system out here to fight this coronavirus. But anyway, Jazzy in the house. What's good? Jazzy don't love me no more. I've been trying to get Jazzy to come through. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so one reason why he don't just simply say what he feels is because Virgo men, they do lack, a lot of them, they do lack the ability to express their feelings thoroughly when it comes to emotions and romance. Now, when it comes to other things like business, everything else except emotions, Virgos can clearly and quickly and effectively and efficiently communicate these things. But for some reason, emotions, he be choking us up. This is why, because we are very protective of our emotions and our heart and our thoughts and feelings, because these things mean the most to us, right? And because we take a lot of time to think, we think through everything. This is what we do. We are critical thinkers. We take our time with everything. And so when it comes to relationships and emotions, this generally, it takes us double the time to process what we really feel, because emotions come at you fast. You date a woman, it comes at you real fast. Now even if y'all know, I always use the analogy of buying a car. Even if we like this time to buy a car, we're gonna take our time. We're gonna think through it, this and that. And so when it comes to women, we're gonna take our time with that, but we still have to figure things out and see how we feel about her. Even though I might see you and I might like your personality. I might think you're physically beautiful. I might think you're a really nice woman. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But that's not the end of the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, just because a guy thinks that you're beautiful, that you're lovely and all these things, doesn't automatically mean that he gets to talk to you as far as like being in a relationship and this and that. It doesn't mean that. It's a lot of guys that think you're beautiful. You got to figure out if this guy the right guy or not. And he might be a nice guy as well. But you got to figure out if he, is a good guy to link up with. And the same thing goes with Virgo men. Virgo men do this for everybody. They have to see if this woman is the right woman, even if I do like her, even if, all that good stuff. But as far as like communication, we are all creatures of habit, right? And Virgos are very much creatures of habit times 10. Virgo men can get very stuck in their ways, very stubborn, but just be very accustomed to doing what they do. And so a lot of them have been keeping their feelings on the inside all their lives. They don't just open up to anybody. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a while for Virgo to open up about their feelings about you, this and that. But they are going to drop hints about how they feel about you. He may not just come out and say, oh, baby, I like you. I want to be with you. I want to marry you. I want to do this and I want to do that. But Virgos show how they feel about you through actions. That's how they communicate. They're gonna be around you. They're gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? They may buy you things. They may do things for you. They may do things to help you out. Things like that. All kind of stuff. They may Because Virgos are the helpers of the zodiac, so they may want to do things to just help you to get through whatever you're getting through. This is how they communicate that they like you. They may allow you to be around them. They may allow you in their space. They may tell you different secrets and things like that. You know, I'm telling y'all what I know. So if he's like allowing you to be around him and things like that, I'm telling you that means he likes you. He may not know how to communicate it. Now some Virgo men do. Now some Virgo men can just say, you know, but I'm talking about generally. You know, but yeah. So with the communication thing, it's different with Virgo men. Virgo men are not like most guys. They just communicate differently. That's all it is. And you just got to understand how they communicate. I think yesterday or either Sunday, I did a live video about love language and stuff like that. You kind of got to understand their love language. Or you just got to understand their Virgo language. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand their Virgo language and how they feel about things. Emotions really throw Virgo men off, you know, because we are very strict and disciplined in life. And so emotions kind of he throws you off a little bit. You know? Especially when you like a woman. Because we are nervous about everybody. And we question everybody. You know? But it's gonna take him a while he gotta get comfortable with you for him to start expressing all these feelings. Don't expect him to be expressing all these feelings up front. He's not gonna do it. You know, he's not accustomed to doing that. That's not who he is. But like I said, he will do this in other ways though. Y'all going on dates and stuff like that. He'll just do things. I'm telling y'all. Sometimes Virgo men would never say anything as to how they feel about you. Here and there, they will. But they will show you in so many different ways how they feel about you. They'll show you. Now, if none of this is happening, then he might not like you. He's either going to show you or he's going to tell you. Either one or two. One of the two needs to be happening. And please, 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 don't try to get him to say how he feel about you through text messages. Text message is the worst way to communicate with Virgo men. I'm talking about on like a serious level. And I made a whole video about that. Virgo men hate, Virgos period, we hate texting. Do not text long conversations. You will not get a good response. Because we can't stand texting. We don't like being on the phone. We don't like talking. We got stuff to do. We too busy to be sitting up texting all day. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm not ever. But normally, he's not going to be sitting up texting you all day, every day. Now, you might catch him a random day on a random Wednesday or something. Y'all be texting for like 8 hours straight. That happens. You know, he might just be in the mood that day. But generally, normally, he's not going to be texting all day and night. You know, so if you want to talk about something serious with him, just call him or see him face to face. And if you want to text him short text messages, short and to the point. You know, don't do all this long texting, man. Because when people text me long messages, I never, because I don't have time to read all that. You know. I hate when people call me. I'm like, yo, why you even got a phone if you don't want to do what the phone does? You know, I don't know. But people be calling and stuff. You know, I don't know, man. I don't be feeling like it's like people don't know how to keep it short and to the point. They want to have long, drawn out conversations. I ain't got time for that. What you want? Let's get to it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because we got stuff to do out here. And don't get mad at me because I got stuff to do. I'm busy. Ain't nothing personal. It's draining. But anyway, now you do have some Virgo men out there that just completely bad at communication. They out there. Some of them don't know how to text back. Some of them don't know how to talk calls. Some of them don't know how to reciprocate what you're giving out. You know, some of them just don't know how to do it because some of them never had to do it. You gotta understand, Virgos are introverted people. They be alone a lot. They really do. They be alone a lot. They be to themselves. And people think they being arrogant, but Virgos really just be doing their work. You know what I'm saying? They got a job, they got a goal or something. You're gonna catch a Virgo just doing what he does in life and going home. You know what I'm saying? That's all they be doing. That's all they want to do. They just want to complete the task and live a peaceful life. That's really it. I'm telling y'all. And explore a little bit. And so it takes a lot to get him, man. Because when you get out of Virgo, you kind of breaking his routine of life, you know. And it takes him a minute to get out of that. And he likes space. Give him his space. Most Virgos are not the type. Even though I know I said in one of my videos that Virgos are hopeless romantics, and we are hopeless romantics. You know, we just do it in a different way. You know, it just happens in a different way. As he gets to know you more, as he gets more accustomed to who you are, your energy, your schedule, just everything about you, his communication with you will go up tremendously. Because he has to learn how to be with you. He has to learn what his words mean to you. He don't want to just waste his words on you and you're not gonna receive them properly. He doesn't want to do that. And I be getting people in the comments, man. Sometimes they be like, man, it ain't all about Virgos. It's not all about Virgos. I don't know why y'all get mad. I'm just telling you what's on his mind, how he operates. See, a lot of women are accustomed to guys, you know, I hate to say it, but a lot of women are accustomed to guys being simps, trying to buy them everything, trying to have sex with them all the time, and just trying to give them all this attention all the time. Virgos don't operate like that because Virgos don't care. Virgos are rarely impressed by anybody in anything. So a lot of times you really can't use sex, you can't use beauty, you can't use any of these things that will stumble most men. For most Virgos, it don't work. Now for some it does. Don't get me wrong. And you might catch them slipping every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, we human. You know what I'm saying? He's still a man. But I would say about 90% of the time, you're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna catch them slipping like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Virgos have impeccable discipline. You know what I'm saying? Virgos are very, very, very disciplined guys. You know, they just good, man. You know. He has a breaking point. Don't get me wrong. Every man has a breaking point, but normally, you know, and don't be testing them either. Now don't just be testing them and be like, oh man, you know, he ain't gonna never do nothing to me. I'm talking about physically, not I'm talking like, I guess like sexual, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be testing them now, you know what I'm saying? You walking in like with all kind of stuff on, end up doing what you do. You know, but what I'm saying is, he not come over your spot and just be all over you and, you know, this and that and disrespecting you, you know what I'm saying? That just ain't his mode. Because, you know, most time intimacy means something to Virgo men. You know what I'm saying? It means something. It ain't just like they're not really the guys to be with this woman and that woman. Some do. Don't get me wrong, but they typically not that type of guy to be, you know, one night stands and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, I mean, you know, even if they do it, they probably just like, you know, whatever. But yeah, man. So they just say they just communicate their feelings slower. It takes time because for him to tell you his personal things and how he feels about you and all this and that, he really has to trust you. You know, cause I can't tell y'all how many times we encounter women, cause women are ruled by their emotions. That's just what it is. Women be like, oh, I like you, this and that. I want you to tell me how you feel, this and that. You tell her how you feel about her, and all kind of stuff. And next week she don't want to talk to you, and you don't tell her your life story. Virgos don't like that. We're not gonna deal with that from anybody. You know, so we're gonna have to know that we can trust you. You know, we have to know that you're gonna be there. That's what it is. So most people, when we say most women like Virgos more than he like them. So you're gonna what I'm saying is you probably gonna like him more than he likes you. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing. That's just a reality. Got my drink, my green juice. Gotta stay healthy, keep my immune system hot. This got cucumber, apple, kale, spinach, and mints. It's very good. Raw. No additives, no preservatives. Woo! But yeah, man. We don't like that, man. Like we gotta trust you, man. We gotta know that you're good. You know? And so it takes time. Because we gotta be able to bond. And we just gotta know that we can trust you, man. That's why the lack of communication comes as far as verbal communication, as far as him letting you know how he feels about you and this and that. Now, like his plans for you, where he wants to go. I mean, you can ask him, you can talk to him about it. A lot of times, you probably have to initiate that conversation. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with asking him this and that. He'll probably tell you, like, okay, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I feel. You know? And he may be unsure about sometimes, especially in the beginning, about what direction he wants to go with you. I'm talking in the beginning. And that's because he's just trying to get to know you. You know, you want to see what's up. You want to see how y'all vibe. He want to see how y'all operate. You know, but now you do, like I just said a few minutes ago, you do have some Virgos that they don't know how to communicate. Some of them don't know how to communicate, and some of them have bad habits of not communicating. Right? Some of them have bad habits of not calling back, not texting back, because they get so caught up in their life. Right? They get so caught up in working, their kids or whatever. I don't have kids, but I know a lot of them that do have kids. They get caught up in everything, and even though they're hopeless romantics, romance and things like that is not the first thing on their mind. What's on a Virgo's mind probably like 95% of the time is working, mission, family, money, and things like that. Because you know Virgos are workaholics, and that would keep us going. Women don't keep us going. Our work and being able to survive, that is what keeps us going. You know, so that's gonna be present. It's gonna take precedence in our mind. So when he's not calling you and things like that, that's what he's doing. He's working, and I'm telling you, that's what you don't want no man that's. I mean, you want a man to put you first, but you don't want a man that you all he think about. You say you do, but you don't, because You saying you want that in theory because it sounds good. I want to be all he thinks about, this and that. But in reality, what that looks like, it looks good on paper. But what it look like in reality is somebody bugging you all day, calling you all day, aggravating you all day, don't have a life, mad at you because you ain't calling them back, checking you off every 5 minutes. That's what that looks like. You know, that's what somebody think about you all day looks like. I don't know about from a woman's perspective, but when it comes from a man, that's how it is for a man. Now, I'm not a woman. I don't know, women might do it differently, but I'm telling y'all, you don't want a man that doesn't have a life, that doesn't have a goal, that doesn't have a mission, that doesn't have dreams. Because then he gonna be a lazy man, want to be up under you all day, and you're gonna resent him because you're like, man, this dude ain't going nowhere. He can't do that. He can't lead me and my kids. I mean, that might be fine for a couple weeks. Every time you come home, he there laying around. You don't want that. Now, you should want a man that you motivate him. You're like, baby, you my motivation because I want to see you happy. I want to see you taken care of. I want to see the kids taken care of. I want to see you live. I want to see you and us live a better life. So you motivate me to do better. You motivate me to be a better man. Now that's different. That's different. You know, that's totally different. If you motivate him, that means you inspire him. That means he likes you. That means, um, you make him happy. And because you make him happy, he wants to make you happy. And in order to make you happy, he want to be a better man. You know what I'm saying? He want to be a better person. He want to make more money because he want to see us smiling. He want to see you in the best things and this and that. You know, that is what that's all about. You know. But I'm telling y'all, but as time goes on, um, his communication will get better with you. For those who are having problems with communication with Virgos, 'cause I know it's bad sometimes. Sometimes I don't text people back, but I just be busy, and I just don't be feeling like texting people, man. I don't be want to engage in all that. I just don't be feeling like it. I be doing stuff, you know. Virgo's like, I want to live my life, and I want you to live your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be your main priority. I don't want you to be my main priority. I want you to have your life. I have my life, and then we come together. The worst thing for a Virgo is dating a woman that don't have a life. That's torture. Because just like I said, you don't want no man that thinks about you all day. All she's gonna do is think about him all day, and that's aggravating. Now this is gonna turn into you mad at me because I'm busy and you ain't got nothing to do all day. So you feel like I should be texting you every 5 minutes because you have the ability to text me every 5 minutes. But really, you ain't got nothing to do all day, and I do. So now you mad at me. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. Represent for 8 times. It don't work like that. That's why I can't stand women who ain't have nothing to do. You know, women who got time on their hands like that. Man, it's horrible. It's the worst. Hold on, y'all. This phone tripping. All right, we back. But yeah, man. So please have a life. And a lot of Virgos, they not gonna want to text you all day, every day anyway. Some people, I know I do a lot of private sessions. And again, if y'all need a private session, hit me up. Hit the link in the chat or the description box. Yeah, Blue Jay, man, I don't know what's going on, man. This thing, YouTube be tripping. So I get a lot of private sessions, and people be like, y'all hear me talk about this before many times. He's like, yo, we talked on Friday and Saturday, and I ain't hear from him since then. Now it's Thursday. That don't mean nothing at all. You know, like, give us some time. Virgos are not clingy people. They're not gonna be texting you and calling you all the time. They're just not gonna do it. They like their space. They like their time apart. Some of them will. Now, don't get me wrong. But like, if y'all hung out for the weekend, he ain't not gonna want to talk to you on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Most likely, he got stuff to do. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't, you know, he got other things on his mind. You know, especially when y'all first start dating. You know what I'm saying? You're like, okay, we had a great time together this weekend. Let me get back to life. I'll see you next weekend. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be together 24 hours a day for us to date. You know what I'm saying? For things to go right, we don't have to do all that. That's how Virgos think. You know? Why we gotta do all that for us to be together, man? Like, relax. That's how they think. You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious. Kim, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? That's hilarious. That's hilarious though. I can't stop laughing. Hey, y'all, I got some hand sanitizers from a black-owned company. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know we out of hand sanitizer, so you know what I'm saying? You gotta look to your people to get you through hard times like this. Matter of fact, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me go and spray some of that on right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Rub that in there, rub it in good. And it got a nice citrus smell to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, John. You smell good. What's that? My little hand sanitizer, baby. What's up? You know. But anyway, yeah, you just be chilling, man. You just be chilling. A lot of people thinking stuff be wrong. Like, I mean, he don't like me. That ain't the case. He just that's not his MO to do things like that. Like, but like I said, as time goes on, he will, he'll pick that communication up. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's more accustomed to your vibe, he's more accustomed to your energy, and he's bonding with you, so he likes that. But early on, though, in the early stages, he's gonna be very stoic. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be very chill. Cause he's scoping you out, man. He's scoping you out. He don't want to play. He don't want to put all his cards out there. On Front Street like that. But I will say this though: Virgos can and should do a better job at communication. A lot of times, honestly, we don't even know that all the stuff people be talking about. We don't even know that it's a problem. We don't even perceive it as a problem. That's why we be so surprised. We like, what? People like, what? We be like, yo, what? We be like, yo, we like, what's the problem? What's the issue? You know what I'm saying? And y'all, I would do some videos from my apartment, but my laptop and my audio just don't be working out, and the car just sounds so much better. It don't be working out. I'm gonna try to fix the audio so I can sit down and do more videos from my apartment, but the audio don't be working out. Like, for some reason, I don't know what's going on with that. For real. Virgos are not immature. You just don't understand them. You just want them to fall all over you and be simps all the time like these other guys be doing. They're not gonna do that. You gotta prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong. Like, y'all act like that's a bad thing. Some of y'all act like just because you're a woman and you got a vagina that he supposed to be falling all over you. It don't work like that. Some men, that don't affect a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men, some men not that weak. It don't phase us. Like, it just don't. For real. Just like, and it goes both ways. He should have to prove himself to you too. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like everybody got to prove himself to everybody. Like if a man wants to date a woman on a serious level, he should prove himself over time that he's worthy of her, and she should prove herself that she's worthy of him. That's just and that's just reality. I mean, if I'm dating one. That's how it is with me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you pretty, you know, but it's 100 other pretty women around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me something else. You know what I'm saying? Show me something else. Let's vibe. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. Let me see what's up. You know, and that's all it is. I don't believe. I don't now. I do believe like as a woman should have given her, her respect as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like Virgo know how to treat women. Virgo treat women like queens. But you're not gonna just he's not just gonna give out his kingship to every woman passing by. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all want him to do. He's not gonna do that. With that with that mindset, it's like I always like to use money as an example. A lot of women feel like men should automatically pay for everything all the time, this and that. They want to go on expensive dates, this and that. And there are a lot of men out there that feel like, okay, if I pay for a lot of this, if I'm paying for like an expensive date and this and that, we should have sex afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, that's what everybody feels. You know what I'm saying? It's double standard. I'm not talking about it from a moral standpoint. I'm just talking about it as this the mindset out here in society. And y'all know that's how it is. You know, that's how it is. That's what a lot of people think. Because for men, you know, their money is. I mean, they a lot of men they don't value themselves by the dollar, but we all work hard for our money. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, um, and so if you feel like he should automatically take you this and that and do this and that, you gonna run across a brother that be like, well, shoot, we got $100 date. You know what's up. If you don't like him doing that, then you should drop that mindset because nobody has to do anything. You know, like we can go to Starbucks, like and vibe. I mean, I'm telling you, I done been on like dates where I met a woman at Starbucks and we had the best time. We talked for 3, 4, 5 hours, and the vibe was just through the roof. Versus, I'll take a woman somewhere on a expensive date and the vibe was off. She just trying to get a meal and this and that, and it wasn't worth my time. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter where you go. It's about the vibe. You know, for real, it's about the vibe. Karen, you just hating. You know what I'm saying? But it's about the vibe. I'm telling you, cause everyone, I was about 90% of women I went out with. The vibe was just through the roof, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. It's real out here. But you're not gonna, you gotta change your perspective, man. Some of y'all feel entitled. Don't be entitled. Now, and there's nothing wrong with just like you feel like you want to be treated like a queen, like a woman, and nothing less than a lady. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, he wants to be treated like a man, like a king, and nothing less than that. You want me to honor and respect you, honor and respect me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? It goes both ways. A lot of women can't do that. A lot of women can't do that. I'm telling y'all, and that's why I know I'm getting off topic a little bit, but that's why a lot of men don't be asking women out no more. They just don't be wasting their time because some women have a negative mindset. Some, not all, but it's real out here, man. I'm just letting y'all know what the fellas be talking about out here, man. I talk to guys. I got a lot of homeboys. Most of my homeboys married. I got a lot of single friends. I got a lot of homeboys. We talk, man. We have real, like, we have real talk, real man talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And we just honestly be discussing these things. We discussing good things, bad things, things we love, things we hate. You know, it's about dating and stuff. For real. And it's very, we need to put this stuff on video. You know, I think people can learn a lot from men and women. You know, because you know it's real. But yeah, going back to the communication thing, Virgos do need to do a better job communicating. And it comes from bad habits. The problem comes. This is where the problem comes from, in my opinion. The problem comes from them being stuck in their ways and being so introverted. Virgos are very independent creatures, you know, and they do so many things alone, to the point where when somebody comes into their life, they don't know how to let up. You know, it's hard because we just like, yo, I can do it, I got it. You know, it's hard sometimes, man. I got the sun in my face. Let me get some vitamin D. Woo! Sun kiss, baby. We out here. Only reason I got this hoodie on, man, I ain't got no haircut, y'all, and all the barbers went home. You know, the coronavirus shut down all the barbershops, so I'm gonna be out here looking rough for the foreseeable future, man. So don't y'all talk about me, man. Don't y'all be in the comments like, hey, you ain't got no haircut, you know, man. Don't y'all be in the comments talking about me, man. I already know, okay? So you know what I'm saying. My lineup messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy right now. It's rough times. It's rough times out here. You know, we just trying to make it. We trying to make it, man, and it's rough on everybody. You know what I'm saying? The fellas, you know. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Scholar. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Hard times, man. Man, I appreciate that, man. But yeah, man, you gotta talk to him more to get him to communicate better. I ain't say the only way, but one of the best ways. Kim, hey, wow, Kim be coming here hating, man. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to. Nah, Kim don't be calling me back. Kim don't be calling me back, yo. I was like, okay, yo, I was trying to get Kim to do another video. I was like, Kim, we gotta do a video, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this video. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I don't know, I ain't got time. I gotta check my schedule. I said, hey. I said, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I called Kim one day. I need to ask her opinion on something. She gonna send me to her receptionist. I said, dang. She said, Kim would like to know what's your inquiries. I was like, damn, she got a receptionist now? Just like that? Me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna do your boy like that? You know what I'm saying? She be doing me wrong, boy. I'm like, I can't even get through. The prices went up. You know what I'm saying? She done changed the price on your boy. I said, God, oh. It's rough out here in 2020, man. Take me back to 2019 when the price was low. It's all good though, man. You know what I'm saying? There's an old African proverb that says, when the beat changes, the dancers must adapt. It says when the beat changes, the dancers must adapt. See, y'all know what that means. You gotta adapt in life when the circumstances change. It's like marching band, you know. Sometimes you marching down the street, you had that cadence to dot, to dot, to dot, to dot, to dot, to dot. You get used to that cadence, but every now and then, that cadence gonna change to something like this. You gotta change your beat. You gotta change what you're doing to adapt to the cadence. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Luckily, Virgo is a mutable sign, so we're accustomed to adapting. We're accustomed to adaptation. You know, that's what mutable means. Mutable means you know how to adapt. And because Virgo is a mutable sign, let me put the phone on this side, get some of the sunlight. You know what I'm saying? This one is vitamin D. Y'all can still hear me? I know I'm doing the most right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of wind in the phone. If it's a lot of wind, I'll put it back. Some of them light skin. You light skin. Your big head. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? We out here, man. We all in quarantine. The world is shut down right now. You know. Virgos can adapt. Virgos are mutable signs. Virgos can adapt to anything. We don't like to adapt. We'd rather not. But, you know, that's how life is sometimes. You feel me? That's how life is. And you got to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Especially life circumstances. I'd be we all go through a lot of life changes, right? But you gotta learn how to adapt, man. Like I said, Virgo's a mutable sign. Chocolate, that's where it at. You know what I'm saying? You see, adapt to their way of adapting. That's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we gotta do better at communication, man. We do. I will admit that. I know it's bad sometimes. I had to learn that the hard way, man. Like, I ain't know what these women were talking about. I was like, what you talking about? You know? Like, what's the problem? I had no idea. The things that I was doing, I had no idea. So that's why I'm able to tell y'all what I'm able to tell. I've learned the hard way. I've lived this. You know, I've studied this. You know, wrote a book about it. Let me try to get my little thing straight. We gotta do better, man. We do. We can get very stuck in our ways. Like sometimes I can go for weeks without talking to people. It don't bother me at all. And it doesn't mean it ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing personal against anybody. I just be like, I can get so consumed into like my work, writing, reading books, doing projects, and all these things take time, and I can really get consumed in it. You know, like for real, I'm telling you, this is why Virgo spends so much time alone. You know, Virgo spends so much time alone. That's why they value their space, because we really be working on stuff like all the time. You know, all the time. Like, I can start right now. I'm talking about right this moment, and begin to like finish work on all the stuff I got going on, and I can literally be busy from now to this time next week nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. That's how crazy it is. Because we dedicate whatever we're dedicated to, we really put our all into it. But in order for us to be able to put our all into it, you know, we have to be right within. We have to have our spirit right, our mind right, our energy right, and that in itself takes time. So we have to take time to meditate. So we have to be alone in peace and quietness to get ourselves together. This is how we operate, and it's not wrong. Some people say it's wrong. It's not wrong, because whatever you do to get yourself right is not wrong. You know, some people it only take 5 minutes. Some people, you know what I'm saying? This is what Virgos need. They need to do to adapt to life. Cause they spend a lot of time alone, so they can release that negative energy from life, from the day. You know what I'm saying? So they can really have time to think. And this is why I always say Virgo men are not for everybody. because you know you can't you can't make him adapt to your life. You need to adapt to his life. To be real, I know that sounds harsh, but you know, what I'm saying. He a man. You know what I'm saying. You gotta get with the program because he probably got a lot of stuff going on. He not. He's gonna compromise. Don't get me wrong. It's all about sacrifice and compromise. But you know, these men are busy. I see. You don't want no man that's not motivated. You either gonna have a busy man that's got money in his pocket, or you gonna have a broke man that ain't doing nothing and they got all the time in the world for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your pick. Look at any celebrity and look at any celebrity or any rich person and look how much time, even the women. How many single rich women y'all see out here? That's they seemingly they be alone all the time because I see them all the time, all on Instagram, all on TV, because these women be busy and it's hard for them to find a man that can handle their I guess celebrity, that can handle their income and that can handle the fact that they busy and they doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, let's look at it from a woman's perspective. Look at Oprah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she dating I guess Stedman, but they ain't committed. Look at all look at all the other lady celebrities that's doing things. And they'll tell you, they say, yo, I want to date, but they say when I date, it's hard for me to find a guy that can match my level of intensity. It's not even about matching the necessary income. It's about matching the level of what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's about that. It's about that. So even the women do it. Even the women do it. You know, and Virgos are busy people. Virgos are busy people, and if he comes between you and his work, he's gonna choose his work. If you can't compromise, if you can't understand, because because it's real, man. You know what I'm saying? He got to do it. He needs that to live. You know what I'm saying? He needs that to make his money. And if he's good at something, you know what I'm saying? If he's good at something, then he spends a lot of time meditating on his work. He spends a lot of time practicing his work. You know, he spends a lot of time perfecting his craft. And you got to get with the program. Encourage him to be better. Don't tear him down. If you feel like you're not getting enough time, just simply talk to him. You don't have to fuss at him. You don't have to talk to you don't have to talk down to him. Just simply communicate like, hey, look, this is what I feel. Yeah, I feel like not getting enough time. What's going on? Let's talk about it. And y'all work something out together. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. And he'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. You know. But don't take away his drive. Don't take away what he needs to do to make money. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill his motivation, because then he gonna start resenting you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna start resenting you, and eventually, if that's something that you can't like get with, it's okay to if you to move on, if need be, worst case scenario, you know, and then he gonna have to learn how to adapt to that, to you, because now he got to figure out, okay, y'all hear me say all the time, a Virgo's greatest challenge is balance, man. You know what I'm saying? Now we can balance our life on a personal level, but I'm talking about balancing for other people, women in particular. That's a Virgo's greatest challenge. I'm telling y'all, Every relationship I had, the challenge was balancing time. You know, it's the greatest challenge. I don't know 3 day rule. I don't know what y'all talking about. What is that? What's a 3 day rule? Somebody explain it to me. I really don't know. I don't know. Somebody brought it up. I really don't know what you're talking like. If I did, if I knew y'all something, I'll tell you. I don't know who brought it up. I have no idea what that is. I really don't. I don't think I ever said anything about that in my video about a 3 day rule. I don't think I ever. I really don't know what you're talking about. If I did, I would explain it. But you got me. You know what I'm saying? I have no. That's gonna be a hood rule or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all talking about. Hey man, I got me some elderberry juice. You know what I'm saying? It's an elderberry shot. If y'all don't know, elderberry juice is very great for like fighting off colds and flus and things like viruses, coronavirus. You know, organic juice, man. So y'all need to go out there somewhere and get you some. It's expensive though. It's expensive to find. This was like what my receipt? I don't know where my receipt at. I don't know, man, but I paid almost 30. Someone got corona. No, I got no corona. I'm preventing. I'm preventing it, man. You know, I'm keeping my immune system high. This is called elderberry juice. Some people sell it. It come in this short bottle because um it's kind of hard to find and it's hard to make and it's hard to find like in large quantities. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but berries, but elderberry is a plant, of course. You know, but a lot of people, a lot of vegan people, they drink it. A lot of people that work out and things like that. Um, but it tastes very good. You know, but yeah, it's just a shot. It's just a shot of elderberry juice, man. But it's very good for your immune system. It strengthens your immune system. It ain't got no sugar in it, man. This is organic, straight from the plant, baby. You got it. It's mixed with elderberry. What else is mixed with? Let me see. Apple, lemon, ginger. You know what I'm saying? I ain't vegan, you know, but I eat healthy a lot. I be trying different stuff, man. Cause you know I be out here in these streets running and stuff. But it's very great for your immune system. And during a time like this, with all these viruses going on, you need you need a lot of fruits and vegetables. For real, I encourage everybody. I know I'm off topic. I encourage everybody to, eat a lot of green things, asparagus, kale, apples, um, grapes. Grapes are really great for fighting off infection and virus and things like that. It's great for your immune system as well. I'm telling y'all, you know, it helps it. So if you do get something, your body will have a better chance of fighting it off. You know what I'm saying? And so these things, um, these things are very. Elderberry is probably one of the strongest things. Elderberry and like kale and stuff like that is probably one of the strongest things you can get to like naturally fight off viruses and stuff like that. It's like a sensu bean for y'all Dragon Ball Z people out there. It's like a sensu bean for your system. You know what I'm saying? It's like spinach to Popeye. I'm telling you, go get you some. Get some for your kids. If you got elderly people in your family, get them some elderberry juice. It's gonna really, really help their immune system out. I'm telling y'all. Like if you got a cold or a flu, drink some elderberry in like 2 or 3 days, man. You be like, it'll get you right. And I'm telling y'all, you know, I'm telling y'all, man. So this past couple weeks, man, I've been really up in the ante on like my juices and just vegetables and stuff like that because I'm telling you, these things really help your immune system. You know, but during this time, if you really, really want to help your immune system, you know, grapes. What else? Ginger, asparagus, kale, apples, bananas. Oranges, cause oranges are alkaline fruits and things like that. What else? And the elderberry. Yeah, oranges and pears and things like that. I'm telling y'all, it's really really great. You're gonna start feeling better. And try to eat these things on a regular basis. You don't have to eat them all at once, but you do. Oh, and sea moss. You really got to incorporate these things in your diet on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Red grapes, not just any grape, not the green grape. Green grapes not as powerful. They good for you, but they got different properties, or whatever. I mean, I ain't no science and nothing like that, but I know what I'm doing. But red grapes are the better grapes for like fighting off things too. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm telling y'all, man. So, you know, something like elderberry juice that's very expensive, but you don't have to break the bank of getting this stuff, but you can really get just regular stuff. But red grapes are really 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 great because they have a lot of like alkaline in them and got a lot of powerful things in them that fight off, you know, these viruses, and it's like a boost to your immune system. You know what I'm saying? For real. And so yeah, y'all please do that, especially during this time. But yeah, that was my nutrition moment for today. For real, man. We ain't about to be sick out here. But I encourage y'all to do that. But anyway, back to the 3-day thing. I really don't know what that is. And we kind of talking off the we just kind of talking right now, man. I think I done made all the points I need to make about communication and things like that. We got it. We all smart in here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what y'all talking about 3-day thing. I really don't. If y'all talking about what you think I'm talking about, it's gonna take longer than 3 days for a Virgo. Cause Virgo's on. I mean, 3 days. I mean, Virgo's. I mean, you know, you look at for a Virgo. You look at if it's any day. You know what I'm saying? For real, cause Virgo's gonna be liking people like that. You get any day, as far as that goes. Y'all trying to do the hanky panky. You know what I'm saying? The horizontal poker. You know what I'm saying? The grown up. You know, Virgos don't like people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, look, you get any day. I don't hear girls call me gay because they ain't want to mess with them. I'm like, well, I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you supposed to be? I'm for real. I'm for real. You know, I got a lot of stories, y'all. I got so many stories, man. I got stories for days. I'm telling y'all, I got stories for days, man. Like, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot out here. It's crazy, man. But like, yeah, this one girl come. This one girl can talk about, oh, you must be gay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Because I don't want to mess with you. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I get to know you first? Hey, what's your name? I knew a name. I'm just saying. You know, she was trying to. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she was looking good though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, ah, nah. But you know what I'm saying? It's like I know how to control myself. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to like, you know. I was just like, yo, she tried to fight me, yo. Like for real. It's crazy out here. The things, you know, the things that us men have to face out here, man. Y'all women don't understand the struggles, man. Y'all don't understand, man, what we have to go through. Women, y'all think y'all go through stuff. We go through stuff. Nobody. I'm here. I'm here to speak for the fellas, man. The things that we go through, man. The pressures that we face. You know, we ain't got no voice out here, man. We ain't got no voice out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking the pressure we face from ladies. We ain't got no voice out here. I was telling y'all, the girl tried to fight me one time, man. I was like, I mean, she was cool, you know what I'm saying? She looked good and this and that. I was just chilling, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, she was just trying to get at me, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And she was coming on to me real strong, like, yo, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Chill out, yo, what's up? What's good? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what type of guy you think I am? Let me zip my coat up. Let me. I said, ma'am, my eyes are up here. I said, excuse me, miss, my eyes are up here. Thank you. I'm not a piece of meat. You know. So if you could kindly focus on the conversation, I would really appreciate that. What type of guy you think I am? You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. Man can't even go out here and enjoy himself. But yeah, she tried to fight me, y'all. Yeah, I think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. I know. I mean, you know, I was like, I told her, I say, look, look, love, you good, love and joy. I said, I'm good, man. Like, yo, I'm just trying, you know what I'm saying? I was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I said, we watching Shrek right now. Can we enjoy Shrek? You know, we almost, we halfway through the movie and you tripping. Can we enjoy the movie? Can we enjoy Shrek? I like Shrek. She's like, you wanna watch the movie, this and that? Why you even come over here? Well, why you came over here? I thought, you know, we're gonna have a nice little meal, and I thought we could just enjoy a movie. You know, I was gonna go home, and I thought it was gonna be a good night. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, you had other things on your mind, so I feel disrespected personally. You know what I'm saying? I personally feel disrespected. I mean, so she got mad. She tried to fight me. I'm being real. I know I'm skipping a lot, but I'm just saying she tried to fight me. I thought she was playing at first. I thought it was all fun and game until until it started to hurt. I'm like, wait a minute, that hurt. You know, I had to walk away. I was like, yo, I'm like, ma'am, could you put your shirt back on, ma'am? Thank you. I think I'm leaving. I think it's my time to leave. I'm gonna excuse myself. You know, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to be disrespected. I'm gonna start a men too movement. See, ain't no me. Y'all got the me too. I'm gonna start a men too. I said I don't like. I said I don't consent to this. No means no. It's crazy out here, man. All I ever want is for my story to be told. All I ever want for my story to be told, man. And see, it's a lot of fellas starting to speak up now. I feel like, yeah, that's right. I went through the same thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We tired of being silent, man. We tired of being silent. It ain't right. It ain't right. I'm like, what gave you the idea? I think that's what I wanted to do. You know? Just because I'm dressed a certain way doesn't mean, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. I said, I'm not ready. And I don't know when I'll be ready. But yeah, man, it's crazy out here, y'all. You know. Whew. It's crazy, man. But y'all, man, we just out here trying to make it, man. Fellas face a lot of pressure out here. And that it's crazy. But yeah, man, for real, going back to the communicating thing, man. Just Virgos do need to do a better job of communicating. You know what I'm saying? And we will do a better job. But the better, the more he get closer to you, the more he'll do a better job of that, man. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what other juice I got in here. I got some more juice in here. I got some ooh, y'all ain't ready for this. This is lemon, maple syrup, cayenne, did I say that right? And water. Got a lot of stuff in here, man. It's all organic, man. But yeah, I might get off this thing, man. I gotta I'm a no, it ain't Kim. I'm out here getting groceries for the elderly, man. You know what I'm saying? The elderly, they gotta eat too. You know? The elderly gotta eat too. I didn't make a video about the type of men. Well, I did one already. The type of women that Virgo men like. But I'm gonna do an updated one. Cause I mean, it varies. You know what I'm saying? I think those videos kind of fun. It's just like, it's not really. Well, see, that one was I was doing more of like qualities. You know, I guess this one I'm probably gonna do like physically, like what kind of women Virgo men physically like, just purely physical. You know, I think that'd be an interesting one, man. You know what I'm saying? But what kind of men Virgo men like physically, man? It can vary. Cause Virgo men just so picky. Virgo men are very picky and very particular. You know, Virgo men type of people like, look, I want my steak medium well, cooked at 98 degrees. You know, and when you do it, I need you to lean it to the side. I need you to put the spatula on it to get some of the juice out of it. You know what I'm saying? Virgo just, it's funny. Virgo just be picky, man. I don't know. But this ain't my feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta have a little meat on the bone, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but back in the day, you ever like, you ever like think about like the people you dated and this and that, and try to make a connection. I don't know. Well, I would think about this myself. I'm like, okay, women I've dated, what's the connection between all these women? What's one link? You know what I'm saying? Y'all should do that. Do that with yourself one day. Look at all the people you dated, and just try to find a consistent link in all of them, no matter if it was a good or bad relationship. Because it's a consistent link there somewhere. You know. I did a lot of thick women, man. You know. Except like one or two wasn't like thick. They were petite. But they had nice bodies. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I did a lot of thick women. So I'm trying to be like, you know what I'm saying, what's up with that? When you really sit down and think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like when you sit down, like, for real, like you ever just sit down, like this is what Virgos do. We analyze things like a scientist. You know what I'm saying? We sit down and break things down like why. We want to know why. This is a part of communication. This is a part of being rude and stuff like that. You know. I did like for real. I did a lot of thick women. All of them were intelligent. All of them were intelligent, except maybe nope. They all were intelligent. I was about to say except maybe one, but all of them were highly intelligent, way smarter than me. I couldn't even compete. I feel like I'm an intelligent person. You know, for real. But it was all highly intelligent, man. Um, yeah, man. So that was a link between all of them. No matter if it was good or bad, that was one link. Um, I mean, y'all should do that. Do that. Sit down and do that with yourself one day, man. It's a good like good little tool or whatever to kind of see what the type of stuff that you like and why, or some stuff or something that you thought you liked. You know what I'm saying? That's real too. You know. But yeah, I did a lot of tall women. I did a lot of thick women. A lot of intelligent women. I did a lot of petite women. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about solely physical. Cause I know somebody gonna like, "Wow, you shallow. You all talking about you talking about what you can see." I specifically said I'm talking about solely physical at the moment. I made a whole video about the type of men, the type of women, Virgo men like from the inside, like a mind, a soul, but this and that. You know, for real, man, cause it's crazy. But it's like, um, and you know what? I did. I ain't say a lot, but I dated women who, what I'm saying, they were like, and I'm a minister now, so I don't want to, what I'm saying, I don't want to be, my grandma might be watching, but it was they how can I say it? They seem to be very heightened, you know, on their womanness. You know what I'm saying? They seem to they seem to be very eager. So let's use that word. You know what I'm saying? All the time. I'm like, you kind of eager. You kind of you know hot tail. You know what I'm saying? Hot in the pants. That's like the old folks used to say. You hot in the pants. You need to sit down somewhere. They were very hot in the pants. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, relax. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like everything good? For real, y'all. I'm not playing. Like I did a good amount of women that was like that, and it just came out of nowhere, and I had no idea. You know, and I ain't talking down on them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking down on them. I'm just saying that. I'm saying it as a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it was. But it was funny, man. I'm like, yo, and I was like, it was like so off. It was like polar opposites. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like polar opposites. Like yo, how you know what I'm saying? How you like this and I'm like this? Like what you know? I don't know. Maybe it's a woman thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, baby, you gotta relax, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like one girl I had asked what's wrong. I had to sit down like, yo, okay, what's going on? What's wrong with you, man? What's going on? Like, like I see you're very eager. You know what I'm saying? You're very eager. You know, you sound like you're hungry. I like use analogies. You know what I'm saying? And saying, but I'm like, yo, you know, I can equate it to somebody being very hungry all the time. Like an athlete that works out. and they have to constantly eat, because they run and stuff like that. I would say they had I would say they had high metabolisms. You know what I'm saying? I would say that their metabolism was very high. I like, yo, you got a high metabolism. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, you just ate. For real. I mean, like, yo, you got a high metabolism, baby. I mean, what is something wrong? I mean, how many times a day you gonna eat? I mean, what's going on? For real, y'all. I mean, I'm telling you, man. Like some, 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 you know, or maybe man. I don't know, man. I just ran to a few chicks who, and again, I'm not talking down on them. It just surprised me. You know what I'm saying? Because, and now that I think about it, that's been a consistent thing. And I should be wondering, like, okay, you feel me? It makes me think about women, period. Like, just from a scientific point of view. I like to break things down. I like to know why this and why that. You know, and yeah, man, they have high metabolisms. If y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, I was like, ain't no way you can be like that. There's no way you can be like that. There's no way. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, you know, you can't feel that way. Like, what's going on? I really ask these questions. You know, I mean, you don't think about nothing else. They talking about that's all guys think about. That's a lie. That's all women think about. If truth be told, that's all women think about. From my experience, anyway. You know, from my experience, that's all women think about. Maybe I dated the wrong people, but I like, you don't think about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want out of life? You know, it's crazy. I'm just saying. I told one girl I was gonna buy her a chastity belt. I said, I'm gonna buy you a chastity belt because you tripping. You know, where can we find? I'm going. I'm going. Let me go on Amazon tomorrow. Find a chastity belt. I'm gonna mail it to her. I ain't talking to them. I'm just saying she probably still need it. She ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. Y'all, I'm just talking at this point, man. You know what I'm saying? We got time. We quarantine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dated this one chick, yo, and we were just cool, right? We were just cool, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I liked her, but I ain't never tried her nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I never like, I ain't never tried her or nothing like that. We were just cool. No, I mean, I was spending a lot of time with her. You know what I'm saying? And I used to stay with her house sometime. You know, but I ain't never, I never like, touch her inappropriately or anything like that. I never did anything like that with her. You know, and one day she just kind of blew up on me. This was after a long time. But this was probably after like 9, 10 months or whatever. Um, maybe like even maybe about 11 months. And she just blew up on me. She's like, "Why you don't never try to do nothing with me?" You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Why this and why that?" And I was totally, I was totally caught off guard. And I was like, "What?" You know? I was like, because see, you know, she wanted to, she wanted to do the grown up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I never did the grown up with her. But I honestly wouldn't even think about that. I really wasn't. But now that I think back, you know, it took me years to figure it out. Like, I'm like, what's wrong with this girl, man? You know, I thought we were just cool. I really did. I really did. I thought we was cool. I'm like, I'm cool. I thought you was cool. You know what I'm saying? You should have said something. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I didn't know. I really didn't know. Like Virgos miss a lot of signs. Virgos, Virgos do be missing a lot of signs, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. We do. I mean, like, well, I know I do. But I was like, I said, oh, so that time, oh, so that time you, oh, that's what that meant. Oh, so, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was. So I mean, I'm sitting here being all respectful and things like that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't want no respect. She told me, she like, I almost said the N word. She like, Negro, I don't want no respect. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was funny, man. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Good guys finish last, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's crazy out here. It was funny though, man. But like, she really blew up on me. Like she blew up. I'm not exaggerating, y'all. Like she blew up. Like, she cussed me out and everything. And I was like, wow, that's how you feel? She can cook too. But like, that's how you feel? I thought you just being nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you just helping out a brother in need. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She ain't want no respect. She want some disrespect. If y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. It's funny, man. Y'all think I'm lying, but I'm not. I'm not exaggerating in the least bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know. I didn't know when she blew up on me. I was totally surprised, man. I was like, yo, like dang. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang. You know? My homeboy was just like, how you ain't know, dog? You ain't. How you ain't? Oh my god. How you, oh my god. I had an African homeboy. He like, oh my goodness. You know, I mean, I don't know. But I was just like, cause I just be chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? But for real, for some Virgos, man, you gotta come out and say it though. You don't have to come out and say it, but a lot of times you have to come out and say it. You have to spell it out, like for real. I can't tell y'all how many. And my boys be getting on me all the time. You know, my boys be getting on me all the time. We be joking about it. You know, in the group chat, we be laughing. I be missing the signs, man. I can't tell y'all how many signs I missed in my day. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell y'all, man. Like so many, so many. You know, so many, man. Man, I got another story for y'all. I was like, man. Now, see, before I say this, man. You know, I just been through a lot of stuff out here, man. I'm just trying to survive. You know, I'm trying to keep it cool. Cause this is a Christian show. You know what I'm saying? It's a Christian show. This is a family show, and so we trying to learn together. You know what I'm saying? For real, trying to learn together. I was dating this one chick, man. Right? We were dating for a while. You know what I'm saying? And, again, you know what I'm saying? I never tried to like I tried her or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And one day, I think this was in like college or something. Like one day, I don't know if it was her room or my room. I think it was her room, I believe. You know, and you know you date somebody, ain't nothing to go over and chill. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, it's one day. Um, now I can't even I can't even tell the story, man. I need to start a Patreon or something. My grandma might be watching, you know. But the point of it is that Virgos miss a lot of signs. That's the point of it, and it's funny sometimes. So sometimes you have to spell it out for them. You know what I'm saying? You know, asking you shall receive. You know what I'm saying? For real, I think it's hilarious. It's hilarious to me. Um, but the other news, y'all know Virgos are germaphobes, and I be spraying down everything all the time, and it's just crazy. I didn't want to be outside right now. Let me roll my window up because I need a hazmat suit. I would feel better if I had a hazmat suit. You know, for real. But anyway, man, I'm about to get off the thing for real, y'all, man. I know I said that like 30 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Um, but man, y'all, man, y'all be safe out here, man. For real, y'all stay blessed, stay prayed up. Y'all know what I always say, man. Stay prayed up, man. Cause prayer and meditation really does boost your immune system. I know it sounds like pseudoscience, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It boosts your immune system because laughter, and joy does the body good like a medicine. That's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And it really does. You ever think about when you get down and sad, how weak your body feels? You can't do nothing. You ever heard some bad news and you automatically felt weak? You know? You ever been sad and you start getting sick, but you ever felt happy and you start feeling better? So, it boosts your immune system. So during a time like this when everything going crazy in the world, you really need to be praying and meditating and keeping your mental and your emotional strong because bad news is coming every 5 minutes. And so you got to be able to handle this mentally and emotionally, you know, for real. But yeah, man, y'all like, share, and subscribe. You need a private session, hit the link in the chat, you know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff, man. And we're going to holler at y'all. Y'all holler at me. There it is.